Hey, 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 hey!
Good afternoon, good evening, good night, or good morning, depending on where in the world you're watching That Balloon Show.
That's right. Well, what have we got on today's show, Keith?
Well, we're going to be going over some of the photographs and some of the goings on from our recent trip to Float in Chicago.
That's right. We're not going to have audio in our ears this week because our earphones have died.
And we're also going to be heading into the workshop where we're going to be showing you a little tip to do with the new Prima Spheres. Also, we do have a sneaky peek in the workshop for the Prima Descent. But before that,
there's it.
That Balloon Show, powered by
Prima.
Premium Common.
That's today for me.
There's a lot of
For premium.
Hello, Shelley. We were up to our cell phone tricks in the States. No, we would never do such a thing.
Clearly coincidental that we were there and things happened.
Yes, absolutely. Nothing to do with us.
Hashtag just saying.
Alfred, we absolutely did enjoy Float. It was our very first ever Float, their 10th.
Yeah, 10th. It's every other year, so it's been going for 20 years.
20 years.
Yep. We wouldn't have seen the first ones because we are so young.
Yes, absolutely. I couldn't do that when I was only 9 years old. We had a great time. It was one of the best things about the whole thing was actually getting to see a lot of people that we haven't seen for quite some time. So it was very thankful that we were able to do that and actually hang out with people.
And thank you to all of the people, many of the people who came up to me and went, hey, hey, hey.
Yeah, it happened quite often. It's,
hey, hey, hey.
They don't do the good afternoon, good evening, good night, or good morning.
Is that the good bit? That's why.
They just do the hey, hey, hey. No, they remember that bit, Dom. That's the thing.
Well, it's complicated because you got to do a hey, and then there's a different bit which is hey, and then
followed by.
It's totally different.
I see the inflection on the third hey makes all the difference.
Totally.
Well, you've got to make hay when the sun shines. But we had snow, we didn't have snow, but we had ice, we had rain, we did have some sunshine, we had all weathers in Chicago. If you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes, it changes.
So the event, I think this year was the biggest it's ever been for
900 delegates.
So we were booked late to the party, as it were. So our hotel was actually, it wasn't very far away.
No, just across the
way, yes. However, the one morning we decided to get some fresh air and walk across. We ended up walking across like this. My eyes are watering.
And then it's like, we'll get some fresh air. Yeah, looking on the ground, and there was literally ice on the ground.
Very thick ice, yes.
Yeah, so
but the next day, glorious sunshine.
But it's moving the next one, right? It's going to Reno.
Yes.
Is it the biggest little city or something?
Sounds like a good tagline.
Reno next to Las Vegas. I think that's the tagline. So it is going to be there in 2 years' time. So if you do want to go there, book your tickets as soon as they become available.
Check
it's
out
a fantastic
the Float
event.
website. If you just Google Float Convention, you shall find everything orange.
We're going to. It is everything's orange apart from the pink, because apparently there was a fair bit of pink that's descended on Float this year.
I'm not going to lie, we represented. and some photos will stand testament.
Yes, we will. So what we're going to do is we're going to share we're going to talk through a few photos that we've brought back from Float and talk about a few things that were going on. We don't need that one, certainly not that one.
No,
don't need that one either.
That one.
Because we want to start.
We're not doing that yet, exactly.
Because we're going to start. Because first of all, what happened was for the Prima party animals that descended onto Float, they were actually there beforehand. We had a loft space that some of our party animals were decorating. So you can look out for some fantastic photographs that are going to come out on that. However, we did take a few snaps on our own photography equipment.
We did.
And so what we want to do is we want to share with you some of that.
Let me find.
Sorry, I missed it. When is the next Float convention? 2 years' time. It's in 2 years' time in Reno, and it is right at the end of January,
Yes.
2026.
Correct.
But if you do need any information, if you do a search for Float the Convention, you will find all the information that you need. You can do that on Facebook as well. They've got a group.
They have, absolutely. So, we had this great space to have some fun in, and all of our party animals were working hard.
All done, all.
Yeah.
With working hard or hardly working, you decide.
We'll let you decide.
Yeah, so we've got Popo from Italy right here. You can tell he's Popo because he has a shirt that says Popo.
He is.
And he's making nice, brightly coloured there, using with the colours that you guys have seen on the show so far, which is Pool Party Mango and Kiss Me Pink.
Kiss Me Pink.
You are very welcome, elegantly styled events.
So, in similar colours, we had one of the first, so I would say, retail-y decor
Yes.
type pieces that we've seen some photos of as well. So that was pretty cool. Seeing
Yeah, using the coordinating
Yeah.
18-inch foils and the 9-inch foils.
fully valved
Come in pack of 6.
and valved as well, which is really cool. Then we've got, I'm going to show the other one first.
Which one?
This one here, because that one links to that
Oh,
one.
right. Oh, yeah, this is really nice. The colours.
Yeah,
Let's see
so-
if we can get the colours right on this.
So none of the colours in all the different pieces, even though it was in the same space, don't necessarily coordinate together. There were different setups to give
Very different idea of the space, right?
variation, and also variations on some of the different colours that we had available at this event. So although we don't have all 63 colours available
No.
for Float, we had a much wider palette than we've been used to. The three colours.
These ones, what are the 3 colours on here, Dom?
This is
Go for it, go for it, go for it, go for it, go for it.
avocado,
Avocado's one.
matcha,
Oh, how are you going to get 3 out of 3?
peach.
No. Terracotta.
Oh, terracotta.
Yeah.
Okay.
So avocado is the deeper green, matcha is the brighter green.
Which I thought I did well to get the two of them.
I was very impressed. And terracotta is the third colour. Really gorgeous colours that work really well together. In fact, if you show the next image, which is a close-up of the piece that was on the bar.
We must stress that these are not the final shoot photos.
No, these are ones that we took on our own.
Yeah, we've had a sneak peek of some of those ones,
Yeah.
and they are fantastic. These are some snaps.
These are just some quick snaps that we took.
What we did is we waited for everyone to go in and do all the pampering and the
And
prepping
then
and
we
make sure everything was set up
took some
perfectly, and we
photos.
dived in and took a photograph.
Absolutely, just for you guys. Yeah, so here's the small piece on the bar.
Same colour palette.
Sherry has 20 pictures in her phone of you guys from Float. Wow,
Right, that
sounds a bit
classes it.
stalkerish.
Yeah, you know.
Just saying, Sherry, sounds a bit
Sherry, we've talked about this.
stalkerish.
We have.
But yeah, this is really cool. So you can see the close-ups there of the avocado, the matcha, and the terracotta on that piece of brass work, which it was really cool.
Yes.
There's some ideas that came out through this from our party animals that we would not normally have kind of gone through.
No.
So
Love that.
It's a really nice piece.
Love the colours. And then, speaking of lovely colour palettes, we
have a look.
have this one.
Oh yes, on the bar work.
Yeah, so this is actually at the other end of the bar where
Yes.
that green one was.
Yes, and
Alfred, we do too. We do love those Prima colours.
yeah, they're super strong because when you get your hands on them as well, you'll find out that surprisingly the balloons feel thinner, and it's down to the formulation of the latex that's used because they're still super strong and the colours are very vibrant, which is really cool. And they were proven to last, long lasting.
Well,
as well,
we had a
especially
lot
in
of happy faces with the party animal team.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
a lot of.
So colours, Dom, come on.
So
let's
this
go
is
for us.
lilac,
Lilac,
blue Nova.
Blue Nova, yes.
Is it the navy?
Yes,
No,
it's the navy blue.
Navy.
Yeah.
And then we've got, I don't know the last one.
Lavender.
Lavender. Okay.
So
Hey,
yeah, Blue
3 out of
Nova, Blue Nova, Navy Blue, Lavender, and Lilac.
Sherry's saying, woohoo, I like those. I think she's referring to the 20 pictures that are on the phone of us.
Yes, I think she is. Also, you use the glitter spheres there, the blue glitter spheres.
Yes.
Into there, just add a little bit of accent. Any day to get your hands on them.
Again,
in April.
I'm going to say again, she's talking about the photos.
April is the plan. We know that we already have balloons on the way to us in the UK, but it's a slow boat, so we will get them. But we're expecting that they should be available worldwide in April. Okay. just keep an eye, keep pestering your distributor.
Yeah,
Find out when they
watch out for your distributors posting, and also if
keep pestering them. Say when are you going to get your hands on Prima? Because if you
Yes.
want them, tell them.
Yeah, I think the key thing for us with Premium Common being behind this as well, the thought behind logistics is a key thing. I know we've looked at it for the UK. Is yes, the initial sort of delivery has got that time frame behind it, but it's the backfill that's important.
Yeah.
Once you start stocking this and once you start selling it,
You don't want people running out of it, right?
Yeah, you want to know that actually now I'm going to start selling that colour, I'm going to show it to my customer, you want it. There's been a lot of consideration put into that to make sure that actually once that initial order's in,
once it starts to flow, it continues to flow, right?
yes, and that's really important for us.
Love the glitter. Yeah, the glitter spheres are really nice. They are. They're super. We got a nice. We got a pink when we were in Chicago
Yes.
as well. We managed to bring one back.
Dr.
Hello,
Bob, have you added more words to your
No,
Dr.
it's the
Bob,
same
balloon
Dr. Bob,
consultant
balloon
Robert
consultant.
Armstrong?
You know, he's always like that. Yeah, hiya, Bob. It's great to see you, buddy. Nice to see you. Really is.
Doctor's in the house.
The doctor's in there. Jesus. Right. What else we got?
We have got,
on
how about this one, work in progress.
Work in progress. Yeah, okay, with Sabrina and the Adele.
Why is he on a ladder?
I just need the ladder. All
doesn't
he needs to
need
do
it.
is reach up, and he can reach that. I'm sure he can.
Over the years, I've taken photos of Chris, and he generally ends up being in a conversation with someone, and generally looks like he's going to lose.
Yeah, and he's always looking down on people as well, surprisingly.
This is true.
Yeah.
He's just showing off having that ladder.
Yeah. Should have been the other way around so that Sabrina could have been eye level.
Yes, I think what happened is Sabrina did all of this.
This is Sabrina Wagner, by the way, or Wagner. If you don't know, she was the one that did the decor for the stand in the Toy Fair at Nuremberg.
Nuremberg, that's right, yeah. Mural awareness.
Yeah, one of our party animals.
Email sending now. I want Prima. Love it, Shelley. Love it.
Shelley, just out of interest, people in the chat, if you want to put who's your usual distributors as well, if you pop it in the chat, just so that we can find out who you guys are currently buying from, that would be handy. So we can kind of go, look, you guys, they want Prima. Why not get Prima?
And I want it, and I want it now. So what they were actually working on?
What were they working on, Dom?
This one.
That's beautiful.
It is.
And also, just so you know, they did not fit that chandelier.
No.
We were looking all over for the light switch for that chandelier, and funnily enough, we found it. And you know what? It was labelled chandelier. That was the kind of the giveaway.
Who knew?
Who knew? It only took 5 people to find that light switch. Crazy.
Hey, they're good at balloons, not good at...
Bargain balloons online. Okay.
Cool, thank you.
Keep it going, guys.
Yes, keep telling us. Same colour scheme, right?
Yes.
This one, but it was on the opposite
On
side.
the opposite side. It went up through the ceiling on one side and out through the fireplace.
Yeah.
I love the fact that this looks like that it's actually coming out of the fireplace.
And you can see as well, there's some actual photography going on with someone who knows what they're doing.
Yes, the wonderful Stephanie is there taking photographs.
Now, we did offer to say we'll share our iPhone photos, but you didn't seem keen.
However, it did become a running joke.
No, yeah, well, we thought it was funny, but hey-ho.
Rainbow balloons. Billy from Rainbows. And Lacey's in South Africa.
MSR, so who's MSR, Sherry? I don't know MSR.
MSR.
Something...
Don't know.
My...
Secret.
Rainbow.
No, my secret.
Might...
Resource.
Might sell... No.
Rudolph.
Yeah.
Okay,
you have to help us out.
Help us out, Sherry.
Yeah,
okay. What about the one that Topia did? What do we got? What do we got with Topia? You can tell Topia did it because there he is. There he is.
He just stood next to it. He was in the bar.
Another one of our party animals. By the way, if you did not know, our party animals are so called.
Thank you, Sherry.
Thank you. Are so called because what we do is, as Prima have done, they have the charity which is it's giving back. It's the balloon that cares.
It is the balloon that cares, yes.
So every time that you buy Prima balloons, a little bit of that money goes back to good causes.
So
that's
they actually
children's charities.
They have the big balloon build, which is a registered charity, and that as an entity has raised a lot of money. And if you kind of have a look at the Big Balloon page website, it will tell you that the money that they've raised thus far.
Yes.
But the balloon that cares actually feeds into that as well. So every sale of Prima balloons feeds in some money into that as well. So every time you buy some Prima products, that is going to help fund that charity, which is amazing.
And the party animals, what they get to do is they get to choose their own animal. that they want to try and help in the world. So, for instance, in this case, we've got Tope, who chose an elephant. There is an elephant in the world that is actually sponsored by Prima Balloons, and they're going to be cared for the rest of its life. So when you see the animals that our party animals represent, that's what they're doing. They're actually trying to.
And they're going to be looking for like animals that need to be rescued. So whether it requires a move and getting an animal from somewhere that it shouldn't be into a sanctuary, all that kind of good stuff's going to go on behind the scenes. So that's amazing. And obviously more details will come out from that, because some of the animals have just kind of picked their animal. So there's going to be some work on there. But it's such an amazing.
And you can follow along if you want to know more about it. Get yourself onto social medias. Instagram's probably is the best for @Prima Balloons and @Premium Conwan. Follow along and see all the different animals, from cats to leopards to cheetahs to hummingbirds, dolphins, whatever.
We've got them all.
Lots of different animals.
Now, one of the cool things that happened, not quite as cool as adopting the animal, but one of the cool things that happened at Float was each of the animals had their own pin badge button made with their graphic of their animal on. Now, they had a bag of these, and throughout the event, all of the delegates had an opportunity to do a
safari adventure,
scavenger hunt. So they were tasked as part of a little kind of ongoing game to do a few different tasks, but one of them was to collect. They needed a minimum of 5.
5 was this,
but bonus points if you got the 15 of these badges. So they were collecting them, putting them on their Prima lanyards, and it was really cool to see. What was really fun about that was some of our party animals are known for perhaps being in Europe or in the US or the UK, so they're not as well known in the other territories, and that's great. However, this gave the opportunity for all the delegates to find all of the party animals
and go up and say hello, you know, grab a pin badge, grab a photo, say hello or whatever, and just chat, you know, and just bring the industry together even more.
Sherry's saying there,
I got them all. You did get them all.
Are you ever going to get an animal of your own? Apparently we are the one who needs to be relocated and put in a sanctuary, is when we asked.
Wow. It probably is true though, isn't it? It probably is true.
Yes.
We don't know if we're going to get an animal of our own. We don't know.
But animal wranglers for this event. Yes. And pointing people out. But that was really
just
cool.
like Evie, we are animal wranglers. Can we have a look at the full design of this one, please?
Have we got the full design?
We do. It is just above where you were.
Okay, here we go.
There it is. Fantastic. Again, entranceway decor.
So that's using a lovely, the combination of the Prima latex and the flower daisies.
34-inch daisies that are in there.
Love them.
Super cute.
Like them.
What else have we got? Oh, we obviously there. Let's have a look at the other daisies, because that's a nice one.
Yes, that's how they're.
That's perfect. So using the pastel tone daisies.
Yeah, I mean, this is great.
Frame.
Same product, just a different colour, and I do love the pastels in there as well.
Yes, there's this colour in there that I absolutely love, and it's the light pink. It's called Ballet Slipper.
Yeah.
It's really beautiful shade of pink.
Yeah, love how the soft tone of that one as well. And is that the lavender as well? Is that right?
What have we got in there?
So it's the white, the ballet slipper, and
not lavender. Lavender's the stronger, is quite a strong purple.
It's lilac.
Lilac.
It's lilac for where we're from.
That's
lilac.
Beautiful. I agree. It is indeed beautiful. It's one of my absolute favorite designs. I think it's. I mean, again, this is snapped on an iPhone. Wait until the professional photography comes out on this from Steph. With all the details as well of which party animals were actually involved in which designs.
A big hit over there, as in from the party animals, from us and everybody around it, and delegates, was the
daisies, by the way, sorry, elegantly styled events. The daisies are also Prima.
Yes.
So yes, this is the launch. We at Float we launched the.
I can't say now.
Primedescence.
It's like, one of those words you can't say and then you get it stuck. Primedescence.
Yeah, so it's iridescent and Prima, so it becomes Primedescent.
So yes, this was launched there. First hands-on for the party animals there to have a look at. And what was amazing with these, within the different balloons that they went around, they picked up different tones as well. So
it's amazing. Also, as well as that, they seem to almost cast their own light source.
Yeah.
They're really special.
Fabulous.
So this one, the background is actually just crinkled paper.
Yeah, it's scrunched up paper. That's all it is.
And then it's backlit.
Fantastic job of creating that. It's using the kind of a prefabbed backdrop, and then some of the sections have been taken out.
Yeah.
Then it has the paper, and it's been dressed beautifully, backlit with some
very inexpensive
LED lighting.
Yeah. Just a couple of lights just to get some colour onto there. And then Chris and Rene were just finishing this off using the starbursts, the rounds, and the heart-shaped Primodescents. And you can see
the finished result there.
You can also see the starbursts in 2 different sizes.
Yeah, which is great. Love those. Yeah. And another thing about these starbursts as well, I love the fact that they are individual as well, so you don't have to put them all in.
No.
So it does mean that when you're trying to put onto a backdrop like that, it means you can emit 1 or 2 of them to make sure it sits in the position that you want it to as well. So you've got that flexibility to put more or less in there.
Yeah, absolutely gorgeous. I mean...
I'm going to jump to this one here then, because another one that is using the...
yeah, this is the booth in the vendor area.
Yeah.
So set up there, a lot of people were there taking the photos. Again, remember, if you were there, you took photos with the party animals or just on the booth itself, share it. Look, the colours are different again. And actually, the lights that we're using are the same lights that we used on the previous one, but because of the silver background so much, not so much of the white.
It changed tone again. It was a fantastic. And the thing is, they had a lot of control over that. That was a bit of playing with the lights to get it to how they wanted it. And we've got the large letters there, and the balloons have fitted around there beautifully. Great photo backdrop. Great opportunity for people to just come and say hi and just have a little look and a chat to us.
I don't think we can do all of them, but we also, the people came into the inside of the bus. How we do the
yes, I'm sure close up that one because it's how stunning it looks.
It is.
So
we had the party bus, right?
We did. We love the party bus. So this was for sort of
people collection from the airport.
So a meet and greet at the airport, multiple trips a day, sponsored by Prima, bringing everyone from the Chicago O'Hare Airport and bringing them to the Float Hotel. And we had different party animals on each of the trips. Now, and we're not just saying this, but we did take a vote, and everyone said ours was the best trip with us on it.
Shelley, I've just said there as well, is that she says, I predict that iridescent is going to be the next organic craze. Wrong. Primodescent is.
Primodescent, baby. But yes,
slight correction.
Out of all the people we spoke to,
yes,
they said our party bus was the best party bus.
It was definitely the party bus. They're definitely the best party bus out of everybody that we spoke to about it.
However, though, maybe Liz's was quite easy because
high energy.
All the way.
But inside of the party bus, inside of the party bus was also decorated.
It certainly was.
It was simply decorated because we needed more space for the actual people that are in there.
There were some very full buses with a lot of luggage.
Yes, and people were up dancing and all sorts of things. We had a little bit of a refreshments bar going on, so you could have some snacks and have some drinks and sit back, relax to some quiet music.
Not likely.
And laser show.
I don't think the driver knew what he was getting in for.
No.
However, we all had fun.
In our blacked out truck. That was when we went for the lights all just white so that we could take the photos, so the balloons would showcase their colours in that one, but actually all those lights as well were multicoloured and things like that. It was pretty cool.
Yes, I think we should dive over to the studio and show those ones when we pop back over.
Shelley, we forgive you. Apparently spell check corrected from the Primodescent. So we forgive you this time.
This time, Shelley, this time.
It's a one-time pass. We also, can we have, just before we go on to that,
yes,
can we share that one?
This one?
Yeah, because along with our party animals, we need animal wrangler.
And she certainly was an animal wrangler.
Kerry, I wish we could have spent more time together. Looks like you made it home safe and sound. We did. We had a much better trip back than we did there.
Barry was actually saying he wished that you spent more time with us. I don't know what he meant by that, Kerry, but...
Right, let's put our very own animal wrangler on there.
Here we go.
She's very important to us.
Hey!
This is the wonderful Evie Antonello. And also you can see that we are showcasing our party animal pin badges.
We did very well going around and getting a badge of every single animal that was there.
And you can see that we were also as well rocking some very pink suits.
We were.
Yeah.
Yes. You can see that there was some branding going on there.
Yes, and some really crazy large gold glasses.
Well, you got to complete that look.
So I think what we need to do is, before we run out of time too much, we're already over, we'll go over to the workshop and we'll show you something that we found out recently about the new Prima spheres that we're able to do.
Yes.
There was a lot of questions asked while we were away, and one of them was about the technique that we're about to show. So let's dive over there. It was really hard for you not. It was so hard for us to pick up that lanyard with all the pin badges already done for us. Keep on the chat. Send messages. If you have any questions while we're there, we can still see the chat messages. So if you have questions,
okay, you go over there. I'll ask you questions. Okay, right.
Oh, is that right? Yeah, I get that. I get that.
Here you go. Right, you're on.
I'm on.
You've got your iPad so you can see the chat.
There we go. I was just making sure that I actually can see.
Oh, Keith.
What?
I can see some cool swag behind you.
Oh, yeah. I've got my thumbs stuck.
Oh, no. If you need any help, I'll come and join you.
Yeah. Come on over here, out the way.
Where's that? I want to make sure that's on. That's on there.
Why is that?
Are you managing? I'll take my glasses off this time.
There we go. That can stay there.
Yes,
so we have our premium mugs. Everybody that visited Float. And
well, this is. We also had a great opportunity that we had the coffee morning.
Yes.
That Prima had sponsored very kindly to give people energy.
Yep.
On one of the days, a coffee morning.
Yes. So everybody that was in the that got the welcome kit got one of those in their bag, and also everybody that visited us practically anywhere in the Float got one of the Prima hats, available in 3 different shades of blue, green, purple,
deep sort of yellow,
like a mango,
and we've clearly got a pink somewhere.
And there's a pink somewhere, but we'll deal with that one in a second. So
and of course, Prima stickers
and a Prima lanyard and Prima shirts
and all the animal badges.
Yes.
But the question, Keith, what was the question?
The question was, can these be heat sealed? So say, for instance, you wanted to cut out the valve, put stuff inside of them, and then
so like a double stuffed one or a gumballed version, or like just
instead of tying it
confetti
off,
or whatever.
Can it be heat sealed?
Yep.
The answer is simply yes. We tried it, so we'll show you.
One pair of scissors.
Yes. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to open this up a little bit first because it makes it easier. So again, when you're using the spheres, if you use a hand pump to start off with, you put that into the valve, open that up, it's ready to go. It's much easier that way.
Just so you know, if you roll that across the desk, it unscrews the foot.
Does it?
Yeah, who knew?
Who knew? And then I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut off the valve on there, and then I'm going to open this up.
So cutting it as close to that bit gives you more meat on it there as well.
Yes.
Because obviously you could cut it close and make it easy for you to take that out, but you don't get as much balloon to work with afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And of course I don't have my glasses on right now.
I'm over here.
Exactly. So opening this thing has been a bit.
This is a new age problem for us.
Yeah. It's opened.
There you go. See, I made the effort to bring my glasses over. Would you like to borrow them?
I'm over here.
I just did that joke.
Yeah, I just do it a second time while I'm concentrating. Okay. Right. So once we got that valve, well, it's not even a valve. It's now just a neck.
Yeah. It's the remnants of the valve. That
what I'm going to do is I'm going to inflate that a little bit more, so I can try and pull the rest of that valve out, because I did cut it rather closer than I would have liked to.
Making it harder for yourself. Well,
I am.
Who knew?
Always live when it does it. Right, okay, so then I pull the rest of that valve out because I don't want that.
Nope.
So then what we can do is stretch the neck out if we wanted to. So I'm going to stretch that so it's nice and long.
Because we did actually do this as an experiment one when we were at Spring Fair in Birmingham.
Spring Fair? What did you do that for?
We stretched it out and used it to tie, and that actually worked as well. So that was pretty cool.
So this is the smaller of the bubbles. So what I'm doing is I'm just going to stretch that out. I'm going to put that across the line flat on there. I'm going to press that down, set to 3 on here.
So the machine setting does vary from machine to machine. So even if it's the same machine that you have as ours, which is the Maxi Seal, which is available through Premium Comwin, depending on your electricity supply and the like, it does vary a little bit. So we always suggest trying it first. Try further down the valve. If you do it too low, it's not going to seal it properly. If you do it too high, it's going to burn all the way through. And one of the other things that we found with people over the last few years is they tend to find that they'll get the perfect temperature, but then they say it kind of starts to cut through. And that's because when they're pressing it, and they'll press it again straight away because they think they want to kind of reseal it. But actually that builds up a little bit of heat as well. So you press it down and press it down, it has some residual heat in here. So the second time you do it, if you don't wait that 3 seconds, it's going to have that extra heat and actually cut through, and that could be a foil or a so it's just a sort of our common practice is to push it down, the light will come on, wait till the light goes off and wait for 3 seconds, and that allows whatever balloon you've got to cool down and let it sort of set and kind of
But there,
harden.
I mean, I'm pushing that hard, and that is a perfectly sealed bubble. So
I like that.
goes to mean that we can do different things, right?
certainly
It means that what we can actually do is we can kind of cut open a side, for instance.
Because this particular sphere, it's the same
Let's
product. The
do
valve
this
area
one,
of this is no different to the rest of the balloon. So if you can seal the valve bit, you could seal an edge. You could seal anywhere on
Yes.
this.
So if what we're going to do on here, for instance, we're going to have this design.
So this is a clear balloon that they can't see.
Yeah, this is a clear sphere. And what we're going to do is it's going to connect into something. Then we're going to have some more balloons on the top. But what we're going to do is put something inside that we can't get through the neck. So what I'm going to do is on the top here is I'm just going to cut flat.
So you're aggressively cutting across it. So you're
Across
taking
it,
a good chunk off it.
Yeah. And out on tests, because of the size of sealer that we have, 15 centimetres is about the maximum that you want to do.
Now you can buy bigger heat sealers, but it'll still be probably a challenge to do it.
Yeah.
And we have actually tried with this heat sealer, if you can do it in 2 sections. It is possible, but it gives you a little bit of a challenge.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do on here is I'm just allowing it to open it up, and it's already cut along there, so the air is going to come straight out of it, but I have a hole here. And then what that allows me to do is, where did I put it? Here.
That one.
Is things like Hawaiian layers.
Did you
or
just have
something
them
like that.
laying around?
I did have them laying around. It means that normally these wouldn't fit through the valve of a balloon, but what I can do here is I can throw them inside.
So imagine if you had some big feathers or, anything kind of decor. I mean, this is obviously not anything in particular, but you could have a bit of fun with this.
Yeah, it could be a plush.
Could be a plush.
Yeah, it could be anything.
We've done quite a few Hawaiian-style parties in our time as well, so this would be fun instead of feathers and confetti and the like.
Yeah. You know how many we've done? 5 more.
I knew the number was coming, but I felt he needed to get it out of the system.
It was Hawaii 5 more.
Right, okay. Book 'em, Dano.
And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my sphere like this. I'm going to make sure that it's sitting as flat as I possibly can.
Try and aim for the centre of the heat sealer as well.
Yep. I'm going to sit that.
You're going to get the better pressure from
And then
this.
Pull that across.
We're making sure it's flattened out. It will seal anyway, but you don't want any sort of pleats in it, otherwise it's going to spoil the look. Happy? Do you want your finger in there as well?
Happy?
Yeah?
Ow!
They'll grow back, right?
Yeah,
So again,
absolutely.
I've heard it click, light's gone off, held for 3 seconds. If you hold it longer, it doesn't matter.
The light is green, the trap is clean. Is that what they say?
So
and then I'm just having a little look up at the light to make sure that I've got a full seal across there.
Almost like you can see this faint waffle, sort of.
Oh, no, there's a lot of waffle going on here now.
Oh no.
Right.
Yeah, you're just trimming it and hoping that you don't cut through that line.
Yeah, I'm going to just trim some as well.
Just steady hands.
And then what I'm going to do
It's a busy week of float,
it's because it's
wasn't
live. Things always work when you're not on, but then when they're live. Right. So then we'll just inflate. And
Take 9.
And because it's valved, I don't have to worry about holding this nice and tight.
You're gripping this like you've got white knuckles. No, relax.
So I'm just going to inflate.
Right, do you want to hold that up a second? Because you can see at this stage that there's a little bit of a difference in the fact that the shape's slightly deformed. Yeah.
Yes.
So you can see where that cut was, although it's not too bad.
No.
Yeah. But you can just to say see.
So we'll keep going.
They're beautiful then.
Beautiful. Of course, we could be using an electric inflator, but
If only we had an amazing company behind us.
That did electric inflators.
If only.
Well, I'm just showing that you can do it with a hand pump, that's all. And then there we go. So looking on the top of there, can you see the roundness? You can barely see. There's a couple of little bits there that I didn't trim so nicely.
Bearing in mind as well, the intended end design for this one is where we create a connection point on the top and actually add something more. So you might have a little organic piece that runs down. You could have something that carries on the top. So many things that you can do with it as we know. However, it's the point of the fact that you can open it up
and get that in there. Yeah, anything that you can fit through the hole. And like we said, we can do 15 centimeters, which means if you are American, what's that, divided by
2.6 inches.
6 inches.
You should know that because 30 centimetre ruler is a 12-inch ruler.
I was working it out, so I'll pretend I was doing math. Right. Yeah.
Carry the one.
Yeah. So it also means if you hold that,
That clip definitely needs a graphical overlay of some complicated maths.
it also means as well is that what we can do.
There's
And
our pink Prima hat.
We can also put like even a.
Can I just say, these were the hot commodity. So we had all these different colours. Fortunately, more pink were ordered than the rest.
Yes.
But we did goodie bags on the bus, as in all of the party animals put goodie bags on the bus.
Mm-hmm.
But the swapsies that were going on looking for pink hats.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. They like the pink hats, people.
So this one is actually where we did this one on the top. We've actually done this one on the side, which you can, if you see it there, I don't know if you can, if it shows up, you can barely notice it in person.
It's very unnoticeable. The only thing that I would say you'd see is it's made it slightly narrower, but that's us looking for it.
Yep.
So, end customers going to see this and they're going to be wowed by the fact that, wow, there's a hat. Wow, it's a Prima hat. Wow,
Yes.
it's a pink Prima hat inside that sphere. So that's really cool. What are you looking
question about adhesive?
for? Okay.
I know we, when we were showcasing these last time, we did some personalization straight onto them, and that was great.
And also that stood the test of time. So we had one of those inflated, a sphere, and we had them at two sizes. We had the normal sized, as in it was inflated correctly, and then we had one that was aggressively oversized, and we put vinyl on both of them, and they didn't bubble. They stayed, was it 2 weeks? I believe. And,
2 weeks.
And they were like that with the vinyl on, and we didn't see any bubbling or any lifting or anything like that. Same with the foil as well. We did that on the foil. Absolutely perfect as well. So we were very happy with those results.
I haven't tried this, so I might as well try it live.
Yeah, why not?
This is a balloon sticky dot.
We did use the click stretchy balloon tape on the spheres.
Yeah.
And that was extremely successful. That was very strong. I don't know what these ones are like.
Well, normally we wouldn't really recommend this. We wouldn't actually do this at all.
Not for mechanical connection.
No. But it has. Let's see if it's done it. It has instantly stuck to the two together.
Okay.
So I'm going to say that if you had something like the stretchy balloon tape or balloon bond or something like that, it's going to behave nicely, because if balloon sticky dots stick to them that quickly, I don't see it being an
Agreed.
issue.
Now we will do some further
separate
experimentation.
it?
Go for it. That was quite.
Ooh.
Hello.
Ooh.
I'm blinking now.
Wow.
I'm blinking now, waiting for the.
I know. I was pleasantly surprised by that.
But we'll have a bit more fun and experimentation with some adhesives on these and see how it goes. But the one we did in the vinyl test, we had put the stretchy balloon tape on with a 260 small loop, and we connected the two together, and we did an initial grab test, and it was excellent. Although with a really good pull it would come away, but that's pretty normal. But after it had been on for like maybe 30-40 minutes, after that initial bond had sort of took place,
it was fine.
Yeah.
The big thing for it is warm up your adhesives. Same with every time, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we are in a particularly cold area of the world. So we always, as a standard, is that we warm up that adhesive before we stick it on there.
Yeah.
And it gives you a far better initial grab.
Initial grab. Now, if you don't have a strong initial grab because of the temperature and stuff, if you do warm it up, and then time is your friend after that.
Yes.
Yeah. Make sure you try not to touch any of the adhesives yourself, because that can definitely kind of spoil that initial grab.
Yeah.
But the more time you can leave it on there before a customer takes it, the better.
Yes.
But we have improve that. That's
one last thing to show you, Kerry. I thought you might like the stretchy balloon tape and stuff. One last thing to show you, which is in person. One that we store. Here's the one that we nabbed earlier.
Borrowed.
From the.
It's at this
show.
point now that the team at Prima are going, that's where it went.
Yeah. So you are going to be seeing these everywhere. Shelley said she sees that the next craze is going to be Prima Descent. Yeah, we can see it too, because people were absolutely losing their minds over this.
This one on the set we did in the build where Chris and Rene were working was beautiful. But actually, if you remember the one we did where it was on the stag as well, so the avocado matcha and the terracotta. We used, I say we, the collective we.
We didn't.
We took the photo, okay? The amazing party animals added a few of these into that design.
Yeah,
and oh my.
The colours were very different, because it took the colours from around it and then reflected them back again. They were completely different.
Everyone just kept looking, going, and just talking about the colour.
Yeah,
so,
they just behave depending on what you put them with.
Yeah.
What background take it and kind of like refract it into a different colour. Which
Ooh,
is
that's a nice day.
I know. I've been working
Refracting.
through it as well. I found it on my word of today.
Nice.
Refracting. So yeah, so they're very special. And again, if you put different coloured lights and hit them with them, you get very different results.
Yeah. Now the impact from the delegates at Float
Yes.
was amazing.
Yeah.
So it was, yes, take my money.
it was one of them things that people could see these. Now these are quite heavy. Yeah,
Yes.
the material they used. So this size of balloon will not float
No,
with helium.
It's an air-filled one. That one.
It's air-filled. However, we are already looking at remedying that situation by
Yes.
creating larger items.
Yes, and we've got them in the two sizes in the
Starburst.
Starburst.
Yeah, the
as well.
Starburst
Yep,
are two sizes. 24s and 40s.
And we've got stars and
stars, circles, and hearts.
brilliant. Yeah.
Yep.
Everything you would need. Look at that.
Absolutely.
Well,
And
because
there's talk of other sizes as well, but we can't go into that yet.
Shh,
I know that.
Loose
I know, it's
lips.
all right, it's fine. Don't worry. It's
Well,
just
I'm
our
going-
friends on the channel.
I'll go back over here. I'm going to cut his mic off.
But yeah, you do that. I'm going to go over this because this really impressed me. Being able to put a baseball hat inside of this sphere. I think
I was looking for that hat though, Keith.
it's right here.
Mm-hmm.
I just think it's obviously it's a baseball cap, but so that means, but baseball caps are very popular. So if you want to put a baseball cap in a balloon that doesn't have any kind of powders or anything like that as well, so it's not going to damage the hat, it's going to protect it, and then they can burst it and grab it later on as a present. But it's something a bit different, or a plush, or whatever you want to do. But again, that cut was done down the side, 15 centimeters or 6 inches if you are working the Imperial system. And I'm going to go back over there.
Hello, back again. Right, because we haven't overrun, we can show some more stuff.
Oh, we haven't overrun. Oh, not by much.
No,
We've got
just
a couple more pictures.
a quick little kind of.
Because we did have a party, didn't we?
We did.
We had the Prima party, which happened in one of the rooms on one of the evenings. It was only 45 minutes. It was a quick party, which obviously we were hosting it, so it overran.
all the best parties.
As we always do.
So one of the first giveaways we did at this particular party was actually from the back of the David Mahoney and his lovely wife. Now the name's gone, Mrs. Mahoney. Amanda, thank you, Mrs. Mahoney.
Yeah.
They were working so hard. They had the
8 a.m. classes there
guys,
every morning.
well done.
Mm-hmm.
They had their class and they had a prize, and I can't remember what made up the prize and what the criteria was in the class.
It was a raffle draw.
Okay, right. So anyone who went to the class was in for the draw for a Comwin Air Force 4.
Yes.
Which alone is a great prize.
However, this one was a special, one-of-a-kind, premium Comwin Air Force 4. The reason for that is that it was signed by every one of our party animals.
It certainly was. So that is a very custom. So we'll know if that ever comes up for sale. That's not flying under the radar.
No. But what we also did is you can see in the background, you can see some star points in different colours.
Okay, yeah, that's out there. Cat's out that bag.
Yeah. Also, every 15 minutes we give away another Air Force 4 and 500.
One of the new Borsino
elf
twisting.
pumps,
Yep.
And
Brilliant.
$500 of Prima balloons.
So that's no
so
slouch
you're
of a
one
prize.
of the first people ever to get hold of Prima balloons.
So we did that. If you're good at math,
Yeah.
okay, so 3 times.
3 times.
Just FYI.
Not 1, not 2.
It was a 45-minute party that did overrun.
Yes. I said it was 45 minutes, but we were hosting it, so it had to overrun. It's kind of a law that we have.
Yes. So first prize went out to someone we know and seen on many different events. So this is the lovely Anna Mendoza.
Anna Mendoza. Yeah.
So this is not like a first, second, and third. This is just 3 people who got the same prize.
So what happened was you completed that safari, the adventure. You handed in your slip. Look, you can see the Prima Destiny in her hand there.
Prima Destiny in her hand.
Colour.
She's got all of the badges there, and she did all of the other tasks. Now they were things like take a selfie with one of the party animals.
Yep.
Make sure that you'd taken a photo with you in the Prima T-shirt, and there's lots.
Tag it in.
Nothing hard, all fun,
all easy.
Yep. And
it got you to travel around different parts of the venue.
Yeah, so Anna had done that and submitted hers in, and then it goes into the big wheel of fortune there.
Wheel of Doom.
Wheel of Doom. That sounds terrible. Yeah, Wheel of Fun.
Right, okay.
So that was our one of our winners there.
We have another winner.
We certainly do. Let me find that one. So we have here our second one, which I do believe...
It's Isela Soto.
Yes. Did I put them in the wrong order? Oh, yes, because I should have done that one first.
Yes.
Number one there.
Yeah,
I wonder why I
the
did.
first one to win.
Which is why I put that one over there.
Yes.
Which is why I did that one, then that one, yes.
Okay.
Makes more
sense.
sense.
And then the last one.
Which is this one here. And that one is...
Ramonita.
Yes, so all three of those guys won those amazing prizes.
An elf pump and $500 worth of Prima balloons. And then we had an honourable mention.
We did. So this was an extra bonus one, yes?
This was for the person who actually completed everything, completed the card, the whole thing, and handed it in first.
She was so keen to get it in to make sure she was in that raffle,
and
yes?
now is Brittany.
It certainly was.
Yeah, she's very happy. She's even got a Prima Decent handbag.
This is her.
She was so happy with
shouted
Popo
out.
and Julie and Tiff.
Popo didn't know why the photo was being taken. He wasn't ready for this at all because he didn't know.
But he did smile.
And he is sporting a very good sticker there on his jacket.
He is. Look, we tagged him up with the very...
and then he realised photos were being taken. Oh, yeah. Well done.
Yeah.
Excellent. So I think that's all of our photos.
It is, and it's all the time that we have for this one, other than to say, actually, in a few short weeks, we're going to be heading off back to the US of A.
What?
Yes, this time we're going to
I've
be
only just recovered from my impromptu narcolepsy over the last few days.
/ jet lag.
Yeah.
We're going to be heading off to South Bend, Indiana.
We are, yes, for the big balloon build.
And we're going to be taking you guys with us. So we're going to be doing our best to capture as much footage as possible and internet dependent.
Yeah.
We should be doing some lives.
We shall also be taking with us, again, packing up the diary camera. So that diary camera. So if you enjoy watching some of that. Now, if you are going there, get yourself ready because there's no escaping from it this time.
Nope, absolutely not. So if you've got a special skill or if you want to do a bit of a dance or whatever.
And if you can't, doesn't matter, you can do it anyway.
You can get yourself in front of the diary cam or you can just tell us what you think.
Yes.
Tell us how you feel about the new Prima balloons. Tell us what you think about that balloon show. Tell us about what you think about the balloon industry as a whole.
On the Big Balloon website, you can sign up for the newsletter as well. We highly recommend, if you are ever considering doing one of those events, get yourself signed up.
Or if you're just interested.
Yes, signed up for that newsletter because those events
go fast.
Sell out really fast. So you put your name forward for it and then you find out a little bit later to see if you are successful. And it is a sellout. There is waiting lists, and it's if you are considering doing it, get yourself on there as well. And if you're not quite sure yet, sign up anyway. There's no commitment. It just means that you get to find out a little bit more about those events as they're coming up as well. But there's some really cool information on the website, and there's loads of photos of past builds and what's been going on, how much has been done for charity, and all that good stuff. So we're looking forward to getting ourselves there and chatting with you guys because that's what we love.
Yes. Also, a little bit of updates. We are hopefully, touch wood, weeks away now from our new studio space.
The big move
is
coming.
To our permanent move to the new studio space.
Boxes are packed.
And it is literally being built as we speak. So
more space.
That's going to change. Big things is happening. We appreciate that you guys have been sticking with us this time and bearing with us as we deal with the space that we have right now. But it's coming soon.
More importantly,
and big changes coming.
More importantly, there'll be more Prima product to show there when we get there.
More
colours,
more
and
Prima,
all that kind of.
But let us know what you want to see. You know, if you want us to see bigger designs, we're going to have space to actually be able to do some bigger designs again.
Yes.
If you want to see retail designs, if you want to see organics, you want to see classics or fusion, that combination between classics.
Yep.
And
We've also
organics.
got some equipment we still want to cover as well. So that big care package at Premium Common Centres, we still got some equipment we want to go through for that as well.
Also, we are looking to increase the number of special guests that we have on the show.
Yes, because there's more space.
There is. Are we going to... Hello, Zach and Zoe.
Hey.
Are we going to the Big Balloon, Pennsylvania in November? Ooh.
Find out on a show in October.
In November.
Well, true.
Yes.
Easy deliverables. I like that one, Sherry.
Easy deliverables. Okay. Yeah. Any information that you, anything that you want to see more of, please let us know.
Yes.
Okay. But we're going to say goodbye because our half-an-hour show has just about finished. We just about ran out of time after 55 minutes.
Again.
And we shall see you in a very short 2 weeks.
Certainly will.
But for now, you guys take care.
Yes.
Have fun.
Ciao for now.